Finally getting out of here. Cool. Got an early stream tonight. Boss said go home. I'm back at work on Sunday. That might be some of the reason. No idea how long our commute's gonna be, but we're here. Sky's clear. Get used to it. It's gorgeous weather out today. If you're in the Pacific Northwest, at least from where I am, there's not a cloud in the sky. So please get out. Enjoy. Heard it's gonna rain up here Sunday morning. Ooh, a little network drop there. Let me turn my Wi-Fi off so it stops trying to connect to work. So how's everybody's week? Crazy? Good? Crazy good? We happy? Seriously, not a cloud in the sky. Look at that blue sky. And it is like, I want to say 71 degrees out here. It is insanely perfect. Beautiful and awesome. Hopefully we see some pretty cool cars. It's been very interesting. I saw, what was that? It's like some high-end Mazda the other day. We'll see what happens. Gotta keep the windows a little rolled down because it is gonna get hot. I don't know, man. Nobody wants to see a dude in Seattle driving home, but it's a chance to explore and see the Pacific Northwest without actually coming here. So at least that's something, I guess. Still working on a system to eliminate the camera vibrations, so my apologies at this point. I'm still trying to figure it out. That is just gorgeous, dude. If anybody joins, maybe we'll do some trivia. I don't know. I'll just sit back, relax, enjoy the ride. No idea what the commute has in store. If it gets busy, maybe I'll take the back way. If it's not, maybe I'll take the back way. But who wants to see neighborhoods? I don't know. Who wants to see, like, freeway? Again, man, we are lucky here. There are no billboards. It's insanely cool. Bit of a vacation, considering driving out to the coast, taking y'all along with me. Tell me what you think about that big old long broadcast. Drive out from Seattle down through Olympia, stop and grab some food. There's a roadhouse down there on the way out to Aberdeen. That's right, Aberdeen, Kurt Cobain's hometown. It's a nice little roadhouse out there. I've always wanted to stop and try. You know, roadhouses are great, little greasy spoons. don't have to eat a lot of stuff, just see what they got on the menu. Yeah, can I get over? Hey, look at that, there's a hole. Alright, that was ugly. I normally don't do that. That was really ugly. Oh, this is really not moving that fast. Ah, well. Wish I could have music. I'll put on elevator music or something. Entertain myself. Judging by how slow this is moving, yeah, this might be a longer commute today. We'll see. But hey, we're in the car and we're in the lane and we're in it now, so we'll see what happens. You watch, this interchange is ugly, but once we get on the freeway, it'll be awesome. I don't know. If we do that drive, nice little live stream, could be fun. Get a bunch of people joining, come out, see the sights, watch the drive. I don't know. If I do it, cool. If I don't, I might take the family camping out there. Maybe I'll go camping out there and document the whole thing. Not that anybody really cares, but you know, why not? See a town called Ocean Shores, out past Aberdeen. Beautiful country, gorgeous. Razor clamming out there every year. If I go next weekend, so a week from today, it's estimated that the razor clam season won't start for another week, so I'll be able to get out there and not hit the crowds, which would be nice. Though, better content. I don't know. And then, excuse me, good Lord. And then, yeah. Stay out at the state park that's out there. Super inexpensive. Like $30 a night. Like, super cheap. For a campsite, fire pit, the picnic table. I think even with power, you can get it for like 30 or 50 bucks a night this time of year. So, I don't know, I'd have to see. If anybody's interested, let me know. Take y'all on a tour of the Pacific Northwest. Maybe drive up the Forks one day for all you Twilighters. Alright, I gotta get out of this lane. Oh, go ahead, speed up, pass me. The state is slowly turning into Utah, where if you use your blinker, you're never getting over. Ooh, look at that Mazda, just surgical. Oh, does that look centered? What if we do that? Let's try that. You can see behind me a little better, I guess. Can see. Yeah, I'm centered in the lane, centered in the frame. Getting a little warm. Not moving traffic, so ain't gonna be loud, but a little ASMR as trucks pass us and whatnot. Yeah, be sure to go check out my Friday Quickie. Every Friday morning I do a little compilation short of the drive-in. Every Friday night I do my little commute. Maybe because I'm off next Friday night, I might just drive into Seattle itself and drive around and see the sights. Take y'all on a live stream. Not that anybody watches, but hey, why not? Either way, I do this so my kid will know where I've been his whole life. 4 10-hour shifts a week with a 1-hour commute each way every day. 4 10s mean I miss out on 2 hours with my kid 4 days a week. But I get a whole day back for myself with my wife without my kid because he's in school. Is that a fair trade? I don't know. Tell me what you think. Saves an extra day of driving, so I saved 2 hours behind the wheel. It's a 48-hour work week as opposed to a, I guess technically a 50-hour work week. If I did 5/8s instead of 4 10s. Yeah. Be a couple. Excuse me. Part of me wants to buy a 360-degree camera and strap it to the roof. But I don't know if that will actually import to my phone to live stream as a camera. I know you can do 360 live streams, but I don't know how to... I mean, I'd probably have to record it and then just play it out later as a live stream, but that's not live. That's not fair. Just strap a 360 on the roof so you guys can really see what's going on. Those cameras are expensive. And they do internal recording, so I don't know if you can plug it in and use it as like a webcam. So like, get a USB cable on a phone because it has network, or do I have to get Wi-Fi hotspotting on my phone? That'd be weird. We'll see. You know, for as busy it is, it's moving. Doing about 10 miles an hour. When you get up here, though, it's just gonna slam shut. Man, that van that was to the right of us, it just pulled behind us. That green is gorgeous. I don't think it's metallic, but if it was, that is my favorite color. That deep foresty metallic green. Oof. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful color. Please be patient. Pregnant driver. I've seen like new driver. I've seen pissed off driver. I've never seen like pregnant driver. How does that work? Like, how does that make you slower behind the wheel or more hesitant to make turns or something? Like, I don't get it. Like, you may want to be driving extra cautious, which is fine, but that doesn't have to be patient. I don't know. That's weird. Yeah. I could cheat, go over one lane to the right, which later becomes an exit-only lane at an interchange, then force my way back to the left, but that's not fair. That's why this lane actually doesn't move very fast. But to be fair, the other two don't either, so... I don't know, maybe one day I'll get somebody watching this thing. Excuse me. Goodness. My own bucket seat inside my little Mitsubishi, and I can drive wherever I want to drive. And I choose the worst traffic in the state, actually. 405 south from Bellevue to Renton is worse than Seattle to Tacoma on Interstate 5, southbound. And I say that because the travel times are usually the same, but the distance is not. When I drive in the morning, it takes me about an hour. My boss lives south in Tacoma. He drives in. It takes him about an hour. And I could do that, but it takes me way out of my way because he lives way further west than I do. I'd have to travel west to then travel back east. and ultimately at the end of the day, I've timed it. It's maybe 3 to 5 minutes faster if I do it. But man, it adds like 8 to 10 miles to the trip. If y'all know any secrets, like, dude, hook me up. I know a lot of back roads, especially on the way to work. But I've tried almost every back road on the way to get out. But I can't. See this blue Elantra, this red Elantra, same thing. Rushing it up. But you know what? I got out early. I'm back. But I choose to give it over. So RS summer charcoal, light charcoal. Seriously, it's like it kind of makes for a boring silver. Bland. It wasn't a car, dude. Chrome. Whatever happened to this? Like I legitimately don't think I've ever noticed how bland the colors on the road are. Out there to the left is a BMW, not next to us, but the next lane over. It's got a really cool front end. Yeah, there's no labeling on the back of that. Just, yeah, I don't think we're gonna get any supercars today. Going on. Gimbal. Help keep it level. No matter where the car is. That'll look weird on, like, banking turns on the freeway. Stops. Like, dead ends into Interstate 5. Right into, T-Mobile Ballpark, the home of the, Mariners. It's like, that's it. It just, you either go south on I-5, north on Interstate 5, or go straight and that just dumps you off at the stadium. Like, that's it, because the water's right there. But if you head east, man, that thing go to New York? I don't know. I-90 goes really far. Oh, fun fact. Driving fun fact. This is for my dude that I follow. Fun fact. Dude with the big hair. I didn't know this until I was, 30-something. But belt loops, or interstates that only exist inside the metro area, are 3 digits. And then interstates, ones that go across state lines, if they go north-south, they will end in 0. Or, sorry, if they go east-west, they will end in 0. If they go north-south, they will end in a 5. Look it up. There are some exceptions, like Interstate 12 or 32 or something. I don't understand it. Maybe it's an odd and even thing, but 90% of it is 5 and 0. Like, seriously. Like the interstate that runs from Canada to Mexico, in Washington to Oregon to California, Interstate 5. Of Las Vegas down to the Southern California area, down to San Diego, it's Interstate 15. So I-5, I-15. Part of the freeway, you're the longest part of the road, which direction that faces. I don't know. But honestly, I'm not sure if I've ever heard of a belt loop or an intern. Well, no, because down in Tacoma, we have Interstate 700. That's literally just a spur. It doesn't even circle or anything. It just comes off of Interstate 5 and goes south through Tacoma, or north through Tacoma, and that's it. Like, It's kind of dead ends. It's only a couple miles long. Still don't understand why that's an interstate. That might have to do with the fact that it was built for, military transport to get to the port of Tacoma a little easier. Or out to the point a little bit for the military. There's a lot of military around here, so maybe that's why that still exists. I don't know. Alright, there's enough room. We'll get over in front of this Tesla. Yeah, new section. They just paved this. After the Cold Creek Parkway on-ramp. Since my last live stream, you'll notice we kind of slide over on a new construction. Just for a little bit. A quarter mile or so. But it is new construction. Getting us off the old stuff so they can tear it up. Seriously, white, gray, white. Ooh, there's an orange car coming. Ooh. Got the red car next to us. We've seen a couple of those today. Orange. It's a Hyundai crossover, maybe a Sonata? No. Maybe. Wait, is this that same Hyundai Sonata that cut us off earlier? Or, well, didn't cut us off, but... Ah, she's a Yankees fan. Boo. Yeah, it is a Sonata. Huh. I mean, don't get me wrong, baseball's great. Anybody who's a fan of baseball, I love it, but I'm a Dodgers fan, true blue through and through. Always have been, always will be. But honestly, if it's good baseball, it's good baseball, man. I'll cheer for the other team if they make a kick-ass play. Like, good baseball's good baseball. Come at me. Tell me I'm wrong. So at the end of the day, yeah, we're excited and we're invested in these teams and we live and die with their breath. But at the end of the day, whether they win or lose, we still got to get up in the morning. We still got to go to work. We still got to pay our bills. We might get more excitement because we're more excited and we can actually maybe go see our favorite team. Yeah, here's our new construction. You can see over here on the left where we used to drive. And how magically there's a telephone pole in the middle of it now. What? How did that happen? That was fast. They literally dug a hole in the middle of the road to put that telephone pole in. That ain't gonna stay. It's lights, I guess. I don't know. Weird though. There's more blue. Dark blue. Oh yeah, they straight up just dug that in the middle of the middle of the road. Well, ain't that something? Yeah, you really can see the old road now. We're definitely on the new stuff, as far right as we can get. It's really smooth. I'm sure you can tell by the maybe lack of shaking. He says as he holds the camera. I don't know. The roads up here are horrible. I swear none of them have been paved since like the 70s. Literally, we have bridges up here that have been around since the 50s when they were built, and that's unacceptable. Most of the pavement has been there that long, which is a testament to the... Yeah, there we go. Which is a testament to that construction, but still, oy. Remember one time my little sister came to visit, and she's like, "Are your shocks bad?" And I'm like, "What do you mean?" She's like, "This is the roughest road ever." And I'm like, "It's the road. It's not like abhorrent potholes or anything, or massive bumps. It's just really rough. Like, I would be able to easily sand wood on this road with just scraping it. That's it. I don't know. Hopefully by next summer this all looks different. I mean, it's supposed to. Ooh, trees are starting to change color. I'll tell you, man, in a couple weeks, you guys are going to want to tune in to these live streams. It's going to get colorful. Seriously, not a cloud. It's gorgeous. Maybe I'll wrap my phone in a piece of fabric and clamp it down into the phone mount. Not clamp it too hard, but enough that it won't fall out. See if that'll soften it up, soften up the vibrations a little bit. Probably not, but yeah. Now the question is, when do we get switched over up here? We've already been switched over to this side. Oh wait, no, we're still on the old stuff. The other side got switched away from us. They're building stuff all over to the right of us. And you can see all the space to the left. All to just get one carpool lane. That's it. And they can charge people for it. I don't get that. Get a third general purpose travel lane. It ain't gonna make rush hour any better, but it's gonna make it shorter. Seriously, rush hour starts at about 6 a.m. here, goes through lunch, and doesn't end until almost 8 o'clock. Most days. Yeah, I don't know if you can see down in there to the right. It's that new construction. That big building on the right with the big 12 on it, that was the VMAC. Seattle's Seahawks practice venue. Whoa. There's a lot I don't know. Yeah, see the big sign over there, express toll lanes? Yeah. This car next to us, it's a Hyundai Sonata with a spoiler. That's a choice. Huh. It's a sea of beige. There's that green Toyota Sienna again. Oh, here comes an orange. Oh, that's a taxi. I don't think you can count taxis. That green car on the other side of the road. But yeah, this is just, it's a sea of bland, man. Whatever happened to cars and color? Like, don't get me wrong, like neon yellow is an ugly color on a car, but at least it's something. And one of these days I'll have to take you guys to a car show. There's really not a lot up in the Pacific Northwest, but I know some pretty cool spots. It's got to have a little bit of breathing room. You know, work-life balance and whatnot. Mitsubishi up there? That's cool. No, that's not a Mitsubishi. Another Hyundai. What is that? A Lexus. That does not look like a Lexus. Not that that's a bad thing, it just doesn't, I wouldn't peg that as a Lexus. Stick a Honda sticker on the back, or Toyota. That I could believe. Ooh, blue. Subaru. Man, that guy's got some rack on his. Look at the rack on that car. Seriously, not a cloud, dude. I'm looking south, north, everywhere. Not a cloud. Little haze. There's wildfire smoke kicking around, but all in all, dude, it's not a cloud. Pink car back there. That was really cool. To be down tomorrow and then back to work on Sunday. And then Monday as well. I usually don't work on Mondays or Sundays. 62 minutes southbound Interstate 5 to Federal Way. Wow. That's really backed up. That's like a cherry red. That's pretty. Like candy apple red. We'll see how bad the other road is. Southbound 167. I did not look ahead. I did not check traffic reports, so we'll see what happens. Beautiful green, though. Yeah, look at the red on those trees right there. Starting to change. It's going to get colder at night. This whole drive, guys, I got to tell you. Like looking at leaves, you gotta watch my commute videos. It's gorgeous in the fall. Come on, car, get off my butt. Can I get over? Okay, fine. Just, what are you doing? Here comes the Cybertruck, a painted black one, powder coated almost. Yeah, that's weird. Wasn't even gloss, it was matte. Man, 17 minutes. I am not about to get into that carpool toll lane. They'll charge me freaking $15. It's like y'all are stuck with me for another 15 minutes. Scintillating conversation, as always, fam. Thank you. Man, does this Mercury know he's got his turn signal on? Ah, there's another company you don't see many cars for, the Mercury. Can't remember, are they actually out of business? I know Saturn is. We need more car companies that are named after planets. We've got Mercury, we've got Saturn. Why not like a Venus or a Mars? Cybertruck should have been named Jupiter, for heaven's sake. That thing's huge. Mini Cooper, we renamed the company Pluto. I mean, is it a car? Is it not? We don't know. Seriously, this guy's never going to turn off his turn signal, is he? What's the over-under? And seriously, it's just gray and silver cars, man. We had car companies that were more of them named after planets. Venus cars would be more for women. Mars cars would be more for guys. I don't know. I had a watcher for a second. Yay, somebody saw my stream for like 30 seconds. Yay. Before you know it, they might see it for 45 seconds. Hot damn, then I'm on my way. Seriously, this guy still has this signal on. Like, how do you signal to the guy in front of you that he has their signal on? That's another thing. Like, why isn't there a U-turn signal? Oh, here comes that blue Subaru. Or, well, that's a different one. Man. But seriously, a U-turn signal on a car. You know how helpful that would be? Man, that'd be awesome. Like, seriously. I'd say how many times I've been trying to turn right and somebody flips a U-turn. And I don't know. Or the guy in front of me on a left turn lane, he wants to flip a U-turn, so he's waiting forever for the traffic to clear. And I'm like, go. I mean, I'd still be pissed, but at least I'd know why. Trudging right along, doo-doo-dum, doo-doo-dum. Here's another car, that same blue. Only this one's a Toyota. Huh. Man, seriously though, white, like at least the Mountaineer is almost a brown. The one in front of us, but not really. There's red again. Cream colored Ford, that's new. Wow, that Subaru there on the right, that's, what is that, a Crosstrek? That's like jacked up, that's cool. Maybe a dark blue, but it's got really bright yellow accents. Oh my god, this Chevy Tahoe. This guy's got like 55-inch rims. Why? I feel like I should talk like this while I'm driving it. Man, that's like putting a $10,000 collar on like a mutt. Like, that's cool and all, but it's still a mutt. You know? When I put a $10,000 diamond necklace collar on a orange tabby, at the end of the day, he's still gonna scratch the shit out of your couch. Putting those big rims on like a 1990 something Chevy Tahoe. Yeah. It's not like it was restored or anything. It just kind of was what it was. Seriously, this guy still has... How long is this guy? Wow. I mean, aren't cars supposed to have like a pinging system when your turn signal has been on for too long and your foot's off the brake? Like, for real. Like, I'm honestly asking, man. So traffic better now or worse than summer or the same? It's worse now. School's started. Well, I take that back. The morning commute is worse because everybody and their brother drops their kids off all at the same time at school and have to rush in. So the morning commute gets worse. The evening commute, for me at least, usually gets better because I leave at like 6. So, you know, most people have usually rushed on to get home to their kids, at least in the first month. It's starting to kind of even out. I mean, it all sucks, to be honest. You know, I said before, like, traffic rush hour starts at 6 a.m., goes straight through lunch, doesn't end until 8 o'clock, maybe 9 o'clock some days. But we're such a tech-heavy area that Mondays and Fridays are usually lighter because less people have to go into the office. But now all the corporate companies are doing this return to office and RTO. Seattle, for Microsoft at least, they've got to go RTO if you live within like 50 miles, which is a long way to drive for work. If you live within 50 miles of Microsoft, you've got to drive in at least, is it like 4 days a week now? Not even 3 days a week where everybody goes Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. It's like 4 days a week. I don't understand that. Like, if you have the ability to be remote, please be remote. Stay off the road. I can't be remote. Like, I have to be at work. I have to be at my desk. Especially now, we got more security protocols. I can't do any sort of remote access to the stuff I need. But, yeah, I don't know. But overall, I say it's probably 6s. In the summer, you know, there might be more with their family. I know in like middle of August, the roads really die down. Everybody goes on vacation. Most of the tech companies are pretty slow in August, so it's pretty chill. I mean, it's not like it opens up, but commute will be about 10 minutes lighter, 15 minutes some days, which for an hour is pretty decent. Speaking of an hour, we've been streaming for an hour. Yay! And if my kid is watching, I hope he has done his reading. He's trying to get this thing where he does 20 minutes every day of reading. He's in first grade, and he's doing great. Every day he reads, we get to color in this book on a stack of books. And once he gets 7 stacks done, each stack has 7 books, so every day for a week, for 7 weeks, I get to take him and $10 to the toy store. So, yeah. Anyway, getting off the freeway. As always, be excellent to each other and keep both hands on the wheel.